When you go back to what you went through last year when camp opened up, and now you look at it playing out with JR, I mean, have you talked with him? And if you haven't, any advice you could give him in terms of handling it?
No, like you said, last year this time I was, at home and whatnot. But in terms of JR, I spoke to him and he's been great. But more importantly, when we last year, building this team, we built this team to be champions and win championships and put us in a position to win multiple. So that's what we did, and I think it's only right that players are compensated and being taken care of. So JR's last year came in night out, gave his best, and if you look at the rest of the league and you look at the other two guards, JR is among the elite players, and the market value, it is what it is. So with JR, it definitely saddens me because I've been through the situation. But I think if you ask any player in our locker room and our coaches, including LeBron, we cannot win a championship without J.R. Smith here. So that's all I have to say about the J.R. situation, but he's been great.
Tristan, John Telich, Fox 8, how are you?
Good.
How was it for you in terms of just celebrating winning a championship, and at what point did you say, hey, all right, that's cool and everything, but there's a chance to do something even more special with the group of core guys you got together here going forward?
I think guys have worked hard this summer to come together and have a goal and the same goal. Put us in a position to play in June. So, most of the guys are here. Not the full court, but most of the guys are here. So, I'm excited about camp.
Hey, Tristan, Jordan Zerm with Stack Media. You guys have been to the finals 2 years in a row now. That's playing all the way into June, and then you spent some time playing for Team Canada kind of right after that too. How is that kind of those long playoff runs kind of taking a toll on your body, and what have you learned about kind of keeping yourself in shape in the off seasons to go through another kind of long run like you guys expect to do again this year?
Yeah, no, it was a long summer. Obviously, we fell short in Manila, but I think the key is to get the rest. With the downtime, I try to stay off my feet and just preserve my body. It's a long season, especially for me playing X amount of games in a row. I want to be able to come in night out and play at a high level. So for me, recovery and rest and taking care of my body is definitely was a big part of my summer.
JR, Rick Nolan Tristan, I'm sorry, Rick Nolan from the Medina Gazette. I'm just curious, do you feel any different being a champion and being the one that's being hunted after spending, the last 2 years being the hunter?
Obviously, being a champion, every team is building a roster to take you down. So, we accept the challenge, and I think guys are more motivated. A lot of guys can get one championship, but I think with this group right here, we want to be able to put ourselves in a position to win multiple. So, by guys coming together in Santa Barbara, you can see the motivation, you can see the hunger that we have, and I think we're more hungry this year.
David Glazier here in the middle. Just your immediate reaction, speaking of the finals last year, your immediate reaction when the Warriors added a big-name player, Kevin Durant. Does that change the way you think about that team? I mean, you guys are still the champs and they're chasing you now, but just your reaction to that signing.
Bring it. Me and Kev have a relationship, bigger than basketball, but, I respect his decision. If he feels it's the best one for him, we'll see them Christmas, and we'll get to bumping.
Tristan, Greg Swartz, Bleacher Report. 2 years ago, it was kind of you and Andy had a battle for the starting center spot. Last year, you and Timo kind of flip-flopped. Does it give you a sense of comfort coming in this year knowing that you're the guy, you're the starting center, and nobody's really going to challenge you for that job?
I don't like being comfortable. But Bird's one hell of a player. Bird's been in this league for 14 years. Nothing's just given on our team. Everyone has to earn their spots. We're going to compete and battle every day. He's going to push me to get better. I'm going to push him. So it's nothing in terms of nothing's guaranteed on our team. You got to go and earn the spot. But I'm not worried about starting or whatnot. You guys know that. Whatever it takes for our team to be in a position to win, that's what matters.
George Davis, Kingston, Jamaica. Hi. The new season ahead. What
How about things?
what have you learned about yourself from last year's experience?
I'm a yard man too, so I understand. But for me, just always staying ready. You know, it's a long season and there's highs and lows, and you know, guys get injured, banged up. You got to always be ready to, when your number's called, be ready to come in and produce and play at a high level and maintain what maybe that one guy brought to the table. So for me, just keep getting better this summer, keep working on my game, looking back at film of areas that I can help myself be better, which can help our team evidently. So that's what I try to do this summer, and you know, when my number's called, be ready to play.
Tristan, here in the middle. Jared Mueller, Scout Media. Is there one part of your game that you're really focused on this offseason to really develop and get better at?
I think just becoming a better anchor on the defensive end. You know, for bigs, you know, you always need that one guy that can just, you know, carry the load and be ready to do whatever it takes on defensive end. For me, you know, I want to emphasize on that this year. And obviously, you know, you work on other parts of your game throughout the summer. But, you know, more importantly, how can I help our team be better, but take that next step defensively and be that anchor?